Hello and welcome back. I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Factorio MASA with Stejo, Phantom, and Aavak. How goes
Hey.
it?
Hello. Thank you for remembering my name.
I had to think very, very hard.
I know, I could tell. I appreciate it.
I used an upgrade planner, it worked.
We're all
Oh my
very,
god,
very
that's
proud.
awesome.
I think that when you go to modify like a logistic request slot, for example, it should default to having this Control F search functionality on. Because if you're clicking, it won't matter. But having to press Control F first every time is sort of dumb, because you should just be able to start typing. Just make it better. Make it better.
Just do it. Do it for me.
I love Picker
Good.
for a reason other than what you
And the reason is?
wanted it for. Hold your mouse over a train.
Okay. I haven't... There are no trains nearby. Ah, there's one. Okay, yes?
Alright, and hit Control R.
Okay, Necronicone. What does this mean?
Yeah. You can rename entities.
That is
What?
actually pretty awesome.
So like the roboports and stuff like that, you can rename them. You can rename trains.
Apparently...
Anything that's got a name.
Apparently, you can do it on assembly machines, too.
Does assembly machines have names?
No, but I just tried it on an assembly machine, and I've just named an assembly machine Joe. So that's cool.
A pretty solid name for an assembly machine, in my opinion. Well done.
That's-
The power is so low that the inserters are trying to grab items but keep missing. Like, oh, nope, not quite. Oh, maybe this one. Nope, nope. It's painful to watch.
I need to see this. Oh,
What's wrong with the power? I remember.
Okay,
They're improving a bit. The power's gone up now.
There we are.
But they would.
Solar's
It was
come
just
on now.
just an entire line of wavering hands trying to grab stuff but never quite managing it.
Poor little dukes. Right, okay, so should we go and start working on this rocket? I think we should. Let's go and get a rocket.
I think
Silo.
power issues notwithstanding, this is working now.
I mean, we still haven't set it up to use the proper, like the stack station or anything like that, but I want to go get a rocket. I want to set her up. And if anyone's wondering why I sound so tired, it's because I am. It's not because I'm bored or that, you know, Arumba just has this effect on me or anything like that.
The storage, there's actually empty chests.
No!
And there's
Yeah,
like
what's around the chest?
very little copper. What is this?
I think you might be lying to me.
I've already been working on the rocket stuff.
Oh, wait, I've already got a rocket.
Like, I've
It's
just
very,
been very
very-
explosions for a while because of the solar panel stuff, and I'm like, wait, that number is in like 28, and I look and Steger's over there, and everything's fine.
We should have rocket silos over here.
At the end of the bus, there is a rocket silo already assembled with pretty much everything set up to go into it now.
Oh,
Just need to automate some
Well, that's good.
speed module 1 production.
But does it have a lovely concreted area for itself?
I don't know. Come.
Because
You,
there's also one at the beginning of the bus.
you need to
it
come do
does
that.
have
at
an
the-
array for building all the different things.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
He just wandered off and did all the work.
It's got beacons and everything.
Well, you guys were working on like I don't know stuff, and I thought we were trying to launch a rocket by New Year's, so I've been working.
In fairness, we
Fair
did
enough.
wander off and do other stuff.
That is
But
true.
we just sort of left it.
Well done. Got beacons and all sorts of things. Right, where's the rocket control units? Why are they not being built?
I'm working on it. I'm trying right now. I've got to get some more stuff down here.
Okay, what stuff do you need?
Processing units
Good luck with that.
and red and green circuits, of which there are like none on the bus. So
There's some green ones, I think.
Circuit production isn't looking amazing.
No. Why is circuit production not looking?
We've actually got less circuit production than we used to because there was like this new. Oh, look, but you've got the fancy beacon array making them, haven't you? Or do you?
Does
I don't know. If we do, it wasn't me.
We're
I
having
swear there
some
was a
power
thing,
issues.
but I don't know anymore. Yeah, the circuit's up here. The circuit's being made and they're being delivered, I think, to the main base. It's the direction they're going in. There's loads of module production over here.
Problem with the circuits is they're not beaconed, and also they are not productivitied. I think this is a shortfall.
We've got this massive module assembling array, but it's for making level 3 modules, so I
You're
guess
the lord of the beacons. We need beacons on the red circuit production.
Oh, I see.
I don't think this is going to make anything explode, but I'm just going to start extracting the...
I love it that
modules
you
from the
actually start
assemblers.
some sentences with that. I don't think this is going to make anything explode, but...
The speed module assemblers here, and they're not doing anything because it's made for level 3s. But we don't need those.
We
So
don't
if
need
just
level 3s.
siphon it off into some provider chests, that might help.
Oh, because you need them for rocket control units. Gotcha.
I'll just get like 4 of these, doing that. Leave the rest. I don't know. Do we need more? Like, what is the problem with getting the speed modules? Is it the number of assemblers or is it the number of circuits?
That's a good question. I trust you to find the answer.
He's so sarcastic. What day is it today, by the way?
It's the same day that it was when we started our recording session, obviously.
What day is it today?
It's the 28th?
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's it.
At least one of you knows how to count time.
Why'd you say one of you? You're the one fucking asking.
That is actually a fair point.
The main bus is short of copper.
Main bus is short of everything.
Copper is being
Mostly
produced
copper.
at a reasonable
Factory is short of power, which is why the main bus is short of
rate.
copper.
Problem is that Arumba
Well,
has
if you've got any-
more or less created a situation where no one really wants to do the power.
Well, the power's getting done. It's just a steel issue.
Yeah. Slowly being added on there. Did you clear out all the bases, I take it, yeah?
Some of them, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Not all of them, because if you look at our pollution, it's actually not that bad. Holy fuck.
Probably because we haven't had any power.
Probably.
That is probably the reason, yeah. Let me go deliver a bunch of stuff.
How do we fix the power? Is it just more of everything?
Yeah, just more solar.
That's the problem, is that we got used to having the relatively cheap and inexpensive boiler type setup, and now trying to scale the factory up to the size that it was before with beacons on pure solar is like, we're so far behind on accumulators.
Yeah. Nighttime just destroys us.
We don't have any
Where's the
steel to
accumulator
make half
production?
the stuff we need.
Yeah, where is the accumulator production?
Mm.
Let me go find it. I know it's here somewhere.
What is wrong with roll ports? Just circuits, okay.
The accumulators are... Huh. Curious, I can't actually find them. I wish there was a way that you could actually just locate something that's being built. Like the factory that produces it.
I'm just wandering through this desert of half-made solar arrays. It's weird.
It has a certain appeal though, doesn't it? When I was deleting them all in order to test if that improved their FPS, there was something pleasant about it.
About destroying it.
No, about just wandering through the ruins where the bot had like mismatched, removed them.
I wouldn't be surprised if some part of this massive set of arrays is just not connected in some way. Like over here, there's a dead rubber port.
No, I checked. If you press F3, or well, for me it's F3. If you look at the advanced logistics system, you can see there's only one robotic network, which means that they are all connected. So I renamed it as well. It's called the factory.
Good job.
Well done.
Just
Remaining
in case you
scheme
weren't,
for the ages.
in case you weren't familiar with what it is the factory.
So we're just never making any solar panels or accumulators to even deliver up to the place, because I don't see any bots moving around. Well, there's one.
If you look at the production, you can see we are making them. We're making 11 solar panels per minute. So
How
many.
accumulators?
19.
So we are making them, that's good.
Yeah, I can't find where we're making them.
There's a bunch of solar panel production here.
Yeah, I was looking for the accumulators because I assumed they'd be made in the same place, but
No, we didn't. We started with solar, and then we added the accumulators later. So the accumulator production is probably further down.
Oh, I see. Yeah, got them.
The solar production is actually working fairly well. There's some assemblers on the end not running, but considering
We need more
circuit-
batteries.
they're getting a lot of the circuits.
Why are batteries not being made faster?
Are we having oil issues?
That's what I'm going to check.
No, shouldn't be having oil issues.
No, we're going okay. We just need more
Here's
of
the
them.
accumulators.
So
Yeah,
for
they're all
some-
running fine.
Yeah.
For some reason,
Bottleneck, so nice.
you're not allowed to use production modules on accumulators. Apparently.
It's weird.
Just because reasons.
So yeah,
Can you use
batteries are the
them
problem.
on solar panels? Nope.
Oh,
I think the battery issue is just we need more chemical plants. That's it. One of the circuits are looking much better. They're actually filling up belts. Don't know if anyone actually did anything, but if they did, it was a good thing. And how are speed modules?
I must be honest. Ever since moving my computer from the other house, every time I can hear the water cooling, it makes me paranoid. It's like, are you leaking? Have you sprung a leak? Oh my god.
oh. Oops. No mind. It's
No.
functionally not that big a mistake. I thought that some
advanced
belts
circuits.
hadn't connected up.
I've increased
so I
battery
connected them.
production by a reasonable amount.
The advanced circuit supply is practically dead because of a lack of plastic.
That is not good. I feel that it should be improved.
Where even is the plastic line? It's an underground one here, I think it is. It's hard to identify the plastic line because of how little plastic there is on it. What has happened here?
Input. Petroleum.
Yep.
Still need a lot more.
We need petroleum.
We've
We
got-
have oil, though not completely full tanks.
No, we've got a fuck ton of heavy oil.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, why are these not? Heavy oil is greater than light oil, that should be working. Oh my god, that's why.
What's wrong?
Your circuit network. So you connected
happened?
up all of the tanks together, and like if heavy oil is greater than light oil, then work. But because you've connected up every one of the tanks,
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't work.
What's the issue?
So 4 heavy oil tanks
Yeah.
can never contain more than 5 light oil tanks. Make sense?
Yeah, that's quite true.
Yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. So when you connect up more
Yeah.
light oil tanks
No, I get
than
you.
heavy oil tanks,
Mm-hmm.
But that
then you
shouldn't
mess up.
be the thing that's
Yes.
limiting it, though. It'll just mean the ratios are a bit weird.
Well,
No,
if
because
the heavy
it's not
oil
allowing the
fills
pump.
up, then it stops everything else from producing.
Yeah, and it's not allowing the pump to go because heavy oil is greater than light oil.
The assumption is that light oil would eventually be used faster than heavy oil, and then the heavy oil would kick in. But for that time, everything else would just stall.
I know we've got no
It would,
electricity
like,
to
in
activate
the
the
long
pump.
run, it
but-
still wouldn't make a difference, though.
No.
I mean, the tanks aren't full, but it doesn't
The
particularly matter
right.
because it's still there.
It's clearly making a difference. The heavy oil tank was full, the light oil tanks weren't. So it was saying that there wasn't more heavy oil than light oil, because there wasn't. The pump wasn't working to crack the heavy oil down, but the heavy oil tanks were full, stopping all of the refineries from pumping anything.
Yeah. Eventually.
So all the refineries stopped because there was no
Yeah.
cracking.
Was heavy oil required somewhere?
No, we needed to crack it down.
Yeah. But what was the bottleneck at the time?
The bottleneck was heavy oil wasn't getting cracked, so all the tanks were full.
Yeah.
So the refineries weren't pumping anything
Like,
into them.
what oil product was missing in the factory at the time?
Petroleum.
Petroleum gas. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the light oil should have been being cracked into petroleum gas if there was more light oil than there was petroleum.
But the issue is that there's more there's more petroleum tanks than light oil tanks.
So what?
So it
would
was the
have
exact same
happened-
issue backwards as well.
Yeah, exactly. But what would have happened is the petroleum would have been used up, since that was the required resource that you were worried about, at which point the light oil would have started cracking into it until it was lower than heavy oil. Then heavy oil would have cracked into the light oil.
But the issue with that is that we've also
It would
got
have eventually have fixed itself.
well, the issue with that is we've got the setup that cracks everything down into petroleum.
Right.
The little solo setups. So that was making enough petroleum to keep the overall petroleum in the tanks higher than light oil, but not enough petroleum to actually use in the factory.
Well, given that, so how much petroleum was in there? Like the idea that there was enough petroleum there to prevent light oil from cracking down, but the factory didn't have enough petroleum seems alien. They seem like mutually exclusive statements. We either don't have enough petroleum, or we have so much petroleum that light oil isn't being cracked and is creating a bottleneck. It doesn't appear that you can have both of those statements be true at the same time.
Well, you can due to the speed that stuff moves through pipes.
At any rate,
Depending on
Arumba
outputs and
added
inputs.
those additional things after the fact. It would have been working perfectly the way I'd set it up. Arumba just added more production that only went into petroleum, and at that point, it broke the system.
That was a very casual blame shift there. If anyone missed it.
I learned from the best.
Well, either way, I think there isn't enough oil because the oil level, like the crude oil level, was already at like 1.5k per tank, and it's now at 1.2. I mean, we'll be expected to use more because we've set up
Now we're
extra
gonna start-
refining, but I think it's not going to go up again.
We're gonna start using solid fuel soon, which is gonna consume oil for the rocket.
I need to increase the amount of batteries.
Point. Don't we have like stupid amounts of that stored up though? Anyway.
Yeah, we have a fair bit.
Oh, actually, no, I don't.
Yeah, I see a few of the storage chests. Okay, a lot of the storage chests have solid fuel in. We'll probably be fine in that respect.
Are we not producing chemical plants anyway?
We probably are somewhere in this.
Yeah, we're producing them.
Oh, okay.
This
Just hit
faster
P.
assembly area.
Making 0.5 per minute.
Oh, okay. Where are they being built? Because that's increased their production so that they can build the more battery chemical plants faster. We'll slowly work our way back down the chain.
Well, that's already been done a bit. Batteries might be, well, they're better. I guess they're not okay.
Yeah, they're a bit of
Well,
an
there's a
issue
lot-
with the
A
accumulators.
lot of explosions over at Col 1. Many explosions.
Oh yeah, so they're there. Coal 1 is slowly being destroyed.
It's fine, I'll go get it.
Um,
I have no idea where chemical plant assembly is.
I know, that's the problem that we're hitting right now. We've got gun assembly, we've got robot port, beacons, got
Just make a new one.
low density
It's
structure.
probably fine.
I'd like to try and keep them all together because ideally, if it hasn't just been roboted, which there's no guarantee it hasn't, then it'll already have all of the things being delivered into the right space. I might have to because I honestly can't see it. How frustrating.
No clue. I'm sure that the people are pointing at their screens and shouting.
Oh, absolutely.
But
Well, I
unless
found
they
pump jacks,
invent
but I just
time
can't see
traveling
chemical plants.
phones, we're never going to hear it.
Don't worry, internet. One day they'll invent it.
Well, unfortunately, it's already that time. We're going to have to take a short break here and return to hopefully launching rockets for New Year's fairly soon.
Hooray!
Well, it seems like Col 1 was just pretty much completely destroyed.
We don't need coal.
Ooh.
Okay,
But yes.
we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.